Build a terrarium and feel better. Seriously, you should try it. What is a terrarium? Well, it's a small enclosed ecosystem that's self-sustaining. And you can add bugs, you could add animals if you wanted, and it would be called a vivarium then, but it's the same concept. I have a few at home. I have terrariums and vivariums. The benefits are to create a sense of calm, well-being, a sense of purpose, accomplishment. It helps with focus, concentration. What are you waiting for? You could bring your connection with nature, if you have one, bring it indoors. If you want one, bring it indoors. So you should do it, seriously. What is mental health exactly? And what does it have to do with terrariums? Good question. Well, mental health is how you think, feel, act, how you relate to others, how you make healthy choices. The CDC, says that, and it's true. It's everything in your life. How you think and feel and act, that's your life. That's everything. So if you can do little things here and there that help that, I would definitely encourage that. Since people have moved indoors, our needs have changed and our stress has skyrocketed. Don't you agree? I think so. What is a terrarium? Well, like I said, it's that small ecosystem, and the materials needed are not a lot at all. It's an enclosure, some soil, and a few other things. And it's also very creative as well. So the steps to make them are pretty simple. You get a glass or plastic enclosure, and you get a base layer. Now, this base layer does have to be exact, but you can find websites that'll help you, and you'll find websites that will supply you with exactly what you need to keep the costs down as well. I use Bob Frogs because in the community, they're pretty well known to be, good quality. So the base layer first would be gravel, because that's going to be your filtration layer, and it's going to be the layer that the plant roots, can get their air from and go into. Then you're going to put down charcoal. Then you're going to put a layer of bugs called cleanup crew, and they'll be like isopods or springtails that you can use either or both, depending on the size of your container. Then you want to get some plants that are suitable for your container. Again, you can get them on the website that you get everything else from, and then decorate. It's pretty, it's simple as that. And the decoration is where your creativity can come out as well. So since we've talked about the stress reducing benefits, and we've talked about the connections with nature, now we're going to talk about the studies. The studies show that the College of Agricultural and Life Science in Korea did a study that showed people that are working on computers and people that are working on plants. And they hooked them up to machines and tested the physiological and psychological, effects of working on the computer and working on the plants. And there was such a difference. The diastolic blood pressure was reduced. So sympathetic nervous system was deactivated, which means that's what causes your stress. So that's, they said that it happened with the promotion of comfortable and soothed feelings. So that's pretty wild, in my opinion. Another great reason to do terrariums is there's some people that can't make it outside, but they could still have those benefits of nature inside, I also gave a terrarium to my friend who is recovering from addiction. And I know One of the things that addicts struggle with is the accomplishment and sense of purpose. So I gave one to her with a jumping spider, and she's still taking care of it to this day and doing a great job. And she's clean as well. So, and my grandmother, I seriously, seriously see a difference in her. Her happiness level has gone up. It's all she talks about. Before, all she used to talk about was like kind of people and complaining, which, is fine. But I do see a big difference in her, and a difference in me and my family as well, because I can do it with my kids, and bond with them more, because I was having a little trouble with being on the phone too much. And now we can use the terrarium as a bonding, device as well as a learning device. So, like we talked about, there are so many benefits to terrariums. It's insane that not everyone has one, And the benefits, there are no negatives. It's easy to do. I told you the steps, and I know a lot of people that have benefited from it. So, seriously, try it. You won't regret it. Build a terrarium and feel better. Bye. Thank you.